March is Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Month, and teachers are using adaptive yoga to help empower those with neuromuscular diseases. And our guest right now has provided yoga therapy in Metro Detroit for more than 12 years. We're so happy to have Mindy Eisenberg, founder of Yoga Moves MS and the author of Adaptive Yoga Moves Anybody. Thank you so much for being here. And ladies, thank you as well for joining us on this Saturday morning. So first of all, let's start off by talking about MS and its symptoms. We were just talking about, just the other day we saw that interview with Selma Blair and how courageous she came out to be and to tell us her story.
Indeed. MS looks different in everybody. No two people have the same, but there's some cross similarities such as balance concerns, fatigue, strength is impacted, and flexibility. It's very often that there's rigidity and spasms. And
so you have these lovely ladies here. Tell us what they're doing and what exactly Yoga Moves MS is, how it's different from yoga some other people might do.
So it's actually the same in that the poses are the same. They've been doing Warrior 2, chair pose. The difference is that we use props such as blocks, straps, mats, chairs, walls, and now the cane. So we can do Warrior 2 with the cane, in a chair seated, standing without props. Just like MS looks different in people, so does a pose, because adaptive yoga adapts to the person's body.
Got it. And so how did you get involved in this?
My mother had progressive MS, and when I graduated from teacher training, I was asked to volunteer at an MS support group, and it took off. That group is still meeting.
Gotcha. And so why don't you show us and talk to us about some of the poses?
So right now we see Michelle, she's doing chair pose, and Linda's doing chair pose. And she's using the cane for balance, but it's also strengthening her quads, her quadriceps. And Linda's got the block in between her thighs, and that is helping her balance. She's hugging into her core. She's feeling her strength as she does this pose. And she can use the chair. She might release one hand from the chair or both hands from the chair. So she's still getting the benefit of the pose, but using assistance.
Yeah, and so how has this changed really people's lives, right?
So yoga impacts more. It's not really just about the poses. It impacts your lifestyle. It's about breathing, it's about diet, it's about wellness, it's about feeling good. And what our students tell us is they feel better, stronger, more lively when they leave a class.
Wow, that must be so good to hear, right?
Yeah. Plus, they all become really good buddies.
Yeah, that's always nice. A sisterhood, a family, that kind of thing.
We have men too.
I know you do. That's why I said family. I threw that in. And so this is great to see. And I know you have some events coming up.
We do. To celebrate MS Awareness Month, the MS Society is putting on an event for African Americans who have MS and how they're impacted. We are having a forum May 1st, bringing in national specialists as well as local on MS, and it's holistic. We're looking at the whole continuum of care and the alternatives and complements to traditional medicine. Because what yoga does is it empowers people. They can take charge of their own health care, their mind, body, and of course spirit.
And tell us a little bit about your book.
The book has the poses. The students asked for it. Hundreds of poses, hundreds of pictures. Makes it easy. We have videos that go along with it so people can practice at home. It's great to be in a class, and it's also great to practice at home. That makes you even stronger. The more practice, the better.
Yeah, the more practice, the better for sure. And I know you have several locations. Tell us about how many you've got and classes and how people can find out more as well.
So there are weekly classes in 6 different locations. We're trying to make it available to as many as possible. In fact, we're training teachers so that we can spread the locations. So they're throughout southeastern Michigan.
Okay, and the cost for them?
The cost, it's a donation with a suggested donation of $20. We do not want money to be a factor. We want the yoga to be accessible and available to all.
That's wonderful. Mindy Eisenberg, thank you so much. And ladies, thank you so much for showing off these beautiful yoga poses. We'll make sure to have all this information on our website, WXYZ.com. Just check the Scene on 7 section. We'll be right back.